2025, between January to April 2025, in 4 months, Ikeduru received 1.6 billion naira.
My name is Blessing Eriaka, and this is C-AdvocateTV. With me in the studio this morning is someone who is going to be discussing this particular topic with us. And let me just allow him to introduce himself.
My name is Chimeze Bosie. I'm the Imo State Officer for Budget. Budget is a civil society organization. We use information technology to analyze government budgets and also track government projects.
Okay, moving on, let's discuss this and see how this works. You know, from what we saw in Umueze, a dilapidated school and a healthcare without water and a total lack of infrastructure, the big question is who should be held responsible for this? Is it the state government, the local government, or someone else entirely?
So I would like to start by commending CAAC for the wonderful work they are doing. So I would like to say categorically, the state government is responsible. Up till now, state governments still receive local government allocation. So even though last year, July 2024, there was a ruling by the Supreme Court which granted financial autonomy and political autonomy to local government, states are still receiving the funds. For me, I think it's the state government. They are the ones who the bulk of the blame should be on. An average local government in Imo State received 300 million naira monthly. An average, right? There are people that receive 450. Yes, there are people that receive 350, 400, right? But an average local government receive 300 million naira. If you look at aside the three LGAs that are within the city, Owerri Municipal, Owerri North, and Owerri West, if you look at other local governments, those I can't. For me personally, those local government don't look like a local government that receives 300 million monthly. Ikeduru in 2024, Ikeduru received 3.9 billion naira in federal allocation for the whole year.
In 2024.
In 2024, right? Okay. Then in 2025, between January to April 2025, in 4 months, Ikeduru that we are highlighting, where we've seen these dilapidated structures, Ikeduru received 1.6 billion naira. So these figures I'm calling, you can go and confirm them.
You can verify.
Yes, you can verify them. Right? So they received 1.6 billion for the first 4 months of this year. So on average this year, the LG has received 410 million naira monthly. Right? So on who, like you mentioned, yes, in Nigeria, we operate a system where local governments should be autonomous. They should have their funds. They should do their projects. I mean, although they do it in consonance and in collaboration with the state government. If you look at the Constitution, the 1999 Constitution, as amended, fourth schedule, where it was mentioning the functions of a local government, I think in part 2, it mentioned in terms of education, primary, adult, and vocational education, they do it in collaboration with the state government, right? So who receives these funds? Local governments are supposed to receive these funds, but currently, right now, state governors are receiving the funds. And I've mentioned Ikeduru how much they've received over the last for the first 4 months of this year, how much they've received last year, 3.9 billion, approximately 4 billion naira. What would it take the local government to earmark 10 million naira monthly to rehabilitate a primary school? Now, if you take 10 million naira monthly to rehabilitate one particular primary school, the LGA, in a year you would have rehabilitated 12 primary schools. In 2 years, 24. Okay. In 3 years, 32. Okay. Some LGAs don't even have up to 36 primary schools, right? But though Ikeduru, I checked, Ikeduru has about 20 primary schools, then about 28 health centers, then they have about 24 autonomous communities, right? So I think the problem is the fact that we don't have visionary leaders, right? Okay. I come from the school of thought that believes that everything rises and falls on leadership. On local government allocation and how it's being used, I think we should begin to ask the right questions as people. Okay, so thank you so much for that analysis, Chimezi. This is where we're going to be calling it a wrap. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is still Blessing Eriaka, C-AdvocateTV.